What's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm another video, guys, on this nice day. Yes, today is another day, another bright ass sunny day, and it's hot as hell. It's like 90 degrees, probably 100 outside right now. I just feel so good today. Like, I got my hair done, I got my eyebrows done, I got my nails done. Like, I feel like key. And I want to record for y'all, because feel me, another BaddiesATL episode has dropped and I'm ready to talk about it, okay? The way that the last episode ended, it ended with Sarah and Natalie heading towards Seven's room. That's how they made it seem like that Sarah was going to go apologize to Seven with Natalie. So feel me, they're walking down the hallway. However, when this episode started, it was a complete different story. It started with Natalie and Sarah in the gym. From my knowledge and what we saw in the episode is that Sarah was going to go apologize to Seven, but really they're working out next episode. I'm just confused. The transition was real sloppy. So first scene started with Natalie and Sarah in the gym. Sarah came walking in the gym with a whole wig on and a fucking thing over her finger because supposedly it's fractured. It's fractured. She talking about she wearing a wig because her hair got pulled out and someone fractured my finger. They attacked me.
Natalie,
How are we doing?
my finger is so swollen.
What do you mean? What happened?
It literally hurts. It's like purple and blue.
Why the fuck you got
I know
this
it, I
wig
know
on?
it, I know it.
I'm going to the
They
hair
try to
nest.
sabotage me. They know we work out every morning. They don't want
What do you
us
mean
to work out.
sabotage you? What are you talking about? Why do you
They're
have this
making it
wig
to where
on?
they can't. We can't.
It's the wig, bitch, for me.
Because they pulled out my hair. No, literally, I was brushing my hair and it was coming out of clumps. Like, this is like over a week of hair that came out from one brush. So this was the hair I lost after the fight. Now,
You know it's Sarah when she's playing the victim, period. So Natalie in the scene is like, girl, you was extra. You got that wig on, you got that thing over your fucking finger. Like, you're doing the fucking most. Natalie was not holding back. She was like, girl, come on now. Like, you look dumb as fuck. You're just dramatic. You're just dramatic. Natalie was not here for none of that shit that she was trying to pull off in that scene. Because why is you wearing a wig that Judy had on? The fuck? Why is you wearing an unplugged wig? Like, that part, look at my part. You see how you see my skin right there? You didn't see none of Sarah's skin with that wig. I hate when people do something to get the attention. Just like Sydney. And that's what Sarah doing right now with that wig and with that fractured finger. Like, come on now. What's good with your finger? All you did was just hit Seven in the fucking neck like this. How is your finger fractured? You're not fractured. Come on now. You're just being dramatic trying to play the fucking victim. Sarah is just telling her side. Yeah, they attacked me. Yeah, I'm playing victim. Natalie's like, you're doing the fucking most. So somehow the conversation ended with Natalie calling Tanisha to pull up. Pull up. She said she was going to make it seem like something's very serious happening right here. Like, you need to pull up. So in the next scene is Seven and Janelle, and they're talking about the night before. So Janelle asked her, you know, girl, what happened? Like, what do you think happened in your perspective? So Seven was like, you know, I didn't really want to fight her at all. But it's just that Sarah just kept picking at her. Like, just kept picking and picking and picking. And she exploded. Seven was like, I gave her 100 warnings. But Sarah just made it seem like she had an issue with Seven. So, like, whenever Seven says something, that's when Sarah has something to say about her fucking self, like some narcissist shit. All she think about is her goddamn self, period. That's it. All she think about is herself. If it does not connect to her, she will make it about her, period. And that's what Janelle was saying in the scene too, that Sarah just have a way of making everything about her. It's not about you. So Janelle started explaining the fight from her side. She said that she had to jump in because supposedly someone or Sarah had Seven's hair, so she was like trying to break it apart, so she had to jump in real quick. Janelle ain't do shit. Nobody did shit but the security. That's it. Everybody else was trying to make it seem like they was trying to stop it, but they really was watching from the sidelines. Just like me. I'ma just watch. I ain't gonna get in no fight. You think I'm stupid? I ain't gonna get hit. girl, I'm gonna try to calm you down. But if you on 100, girl, you're not about to hit me, because then we gonna have to be fighting, feel me? We gonna have to be fighting. So I'm gonna let you do you. After it's done, or if I feel like they getting a one up, then I'm gonna jump in, feel me? That's just how my shit go, okay? And then Janelle was like, you know, Sarah looked like she came to fight and 7 agreed. Like, the way that Sarah carried herself in the house, all glammed up, all outfit ready, feel me? Camera ready, feel me? But when it came to this scene, she was on go. She had on sneakers that was tied up. She had her hair in a ponytail. Sarah has some type of vendetta against 7. She said that she was manipulated into fighting 7 that night. I don't know what, probably with Natalie telling her shit, but it's just like, you being your own person, come on now, you should know what's right and wrong, and you admitting that someone told you to start beef with this person because of whatever reason, just make it seem like you're a simple-minded and weak-minded person. So after they got done discussing everything, 7 was like, oh, did you get a text from Natalie talking about some field day, fun day type of thing? And Janelle was like, yeah. And that was basically like a little transition. So in the next scene, we check up on Christina and Sydney. So Sydney walks in while Christina is getting her makeup done by Sydney's glam team. And Sydney's like, oh, who told you to use my glam team? And y'all not loyal. Y'all not. She just being extra, even though Christina asked Sydney, can she use her glam team? And Sydney said yes, but she's just being fucking extra for the cameras. Honestly, with the whole makeup artist and Christina thing, like, I feel like you coming into the house to do a project, you should have your own glam team. Knowing that you have a name for yourself, that you're a influencer, you should have some type of team come out and do your shit. Why are you having to go to another girl's makeup artist and another girl's makeup artist to get your makeup done? You should have your own team, like, or do your own makeup. 7 do her own makeup and it came out looking pretty, so I'm not understanding why Christina can't do her makeup or hire her own glam team. So I really don't know what she's expecting. I think she thinks that this show is supposed to supply the glam team, but that's not how this reality TV thing go. No, you have your own team to done you up. So while Christina's getting her makeup done, Sydney talks about like what happened last night. She's just like, oh yeah, I don't like Janelle. She didn't even go in depth on why she said she don't like her. She just said, yeah, I don't like her. And then she jumps to Judy talking about, oh yeah, I don't like her, I'm gonna get her out. Then Sydney was like, oh yeah, Natalie said that we're having a field day and we're gonna be boxing, so I'm going to fight Judy. Christina was all hyped up. She was like, when y'all fighting? When? For real? For real? Hurry up and finish my makeup right now. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Like, she really wanted to see that shit. I don't want to see that fight with Sydney and Judy at all. No, because y'all already know my stance. If y'all see my last few reviews, I just feel like Sydney is really bullying Judy, and if Judy was to say something back to her, then she's transphobic. And this is going to make it worse if Judy put hands on Sydney knowing that they have some type of beef. It's just, Judy's gonna be fucking canceled. Judy is gonna be canceled, so I just feel like they shouldn't fight at all. So next scene, Tanisha finally pull up to the house. She talking about, oh, I left the meeting for this. I'm starting to think that every meeting that she leaves is like her doing her smoke session. She's talking about meetings. Girl, no, you're having a smoke break. Come on now. What meetings? What meetings could you possibly be having while filming? Knowing that Natalie's not really busy, come on, come on now, you smoking. So Natalie breaks down to Tanisha what's gonna happen. So they're gonna be boxing in this little jumpy house thing, and then they're gonna be riding dick, they're gonna be riding bulls. Tanisha's just like, all right, this sounds fun. So all the girls, you know, they finally come outside, and Natalie's breaking down, you know, what's happening, like what they about to do. So then Natalie is like, you know, Sydney and Judy, y'all gonna have to fight for the room. If y'all want y'all own room, then y'all gonna have to fight, like who gets that room, and then someone else is gonna have to go to the attic. I don't like the idea at all. It's just, it's not fair to Judy. They just want drama and they want controversy. That's it. It's just not fair. I don't agree with the idea, and so didn't Judy. Judy was not fucking with that at all.
Hold on, who is Sydney getting in the ring with?
Oh, Sydney and Judy are about to battle it out.
Period.
They got it.
I can't even chew my gum in my own.
Yeah, they're fighting over. Judy said she's up 4 a.m. talking to niggas on the phone.
Natalie is so over me and Judy, arguing, fighting from the morning to the night, waking everybody up in the house. She like, y'all about to box for this room.
I just feel like some of the shit she says is just very disrespectful.
Okay.
Facts.
Like, as a woman,
So get her out your room.
I feel like...
Get her out your room.
So, the group text, in response to what I actually text Natalie, I said, I need my own room, I need my own space. She's like, well, sis, fight for it. I just feel
You've been on All-Star Battle. You did the battle.
But if I was to respond to her, it would...
But this is the response because I can't anymore.
You don't want to fight, Judy?
I went
You
down
don't
here.
wanna
How many
fight,
times
right?
did I come to your room?
Hold on, everybody. Excuse me. You don't want to fight?
I just feel like that's ridiculous. Like, I'm a fucking star. I shouldn't have to fight for shit. Everything is in my own right.
So to start off the whole boxing thing, Natalie and Tanisha hop in the ring. Oh, they hop in the ring, and I'm surprised they actually did it. Like, Tanisha, she looked like she was just playing because she kept on her sunglasses. She was trying to get in with her big jacket. I'm like, girl, you about to get beat up with all of that. Like, you think shit's sweet, but Natalie's about to put you down. So finally, Tanisha, you know, she take off the jacket and she put on some pants. She said she wanted pants. You know, they start banging out. They start banging out. And Tanisha lost. Natalie's like, bop, 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 bop. And end up pushing Tanisha over. She end up pushing Tanisha over and end up knocking the whole goddamn bouncy house down. How the fuck?
No. Y'all see. But we make it
Yeah,
look.
we ready.
Ready.
Judy, come over here. Judy. I can't see. Y'all broke the bouncy house. It's already over.
Even though I know they just playing, but it's just like, girl, why you hitting her knowing that you had beef with her? You know you gonna take it a little serious. I know Natalie took it a little serious too. That's why she knocked her the fuck down. They all laughing and shit, but deep down, I know Natalie's like, yeah, I finally got that bitch. And Tanisha's like, damn, she got me. Next up is Janelle and Sydney. So, you know, Sydney, she's hyped for this. She said she don't like Janelle and that she's gonna get her back. So, feel me, she ready to fight. Janelle's like, you know, I'm tired of this girl and I'm just gonna put her on her place. You know, they playing. They not serious, but they're playing. But then again, bringing how they feel about each other up. You know, just to make the competition seem like it's real beef when it's not really beef. So, you know, so they start banging out. And Janelle ended up fucking Sydney up. Sydney, she ended up falling somehow. Janelle fell too, but then she got back up, feel me, and pushed her the fuck down. Yes, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, feel me. You slip, but then you get that ass. You get that ass. I remember in high school, I watched this fight. This girl, she was shorter than the girl that she was fighting. And, you know, when she was running up, she slipped. But then she ended up beating that girl ass. Feel me? Shit happened, but I'ma come back. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Now everybody's like, you know, oh, so Judy get the room because Janelle fought for Judy. So supposedly Judy got the room, but we'll see. Sydney's like, I don't think it's fair. I might as well have fought Judy. The last people that got in the ring was Christina and Seven. This was kind of tricky. I thought Christina was going to win, but really Seven did some whole wrestling moves. She put her leg up like, 1, 2, 3, got your ass. I don't know what type of time Seven was on. She was on some female wrestling shit, but yeah, 7 won. So the only two people that didn't do the boxing thing is Sarah and Judy. I don't know what happened to them. They didn't do it, but it's whatever. So they head to the bull next. On the bull, they was just riding it. Natalie's like, oh, let's see how y'all really ride dick. Da-da-da, da-da-da. whatever. So Sarah hops on and, you know, she riding that thing. Even though she got a fractured finger, I just didn't get why Sarah got on it, because if you got a fractured finger and you're the main objective is to stay on a bull and you have one little ass thing to hold on to, knowing that you have a fractured finger, how the fuck did you grip it? But Sarah, she stayed on for a hot ass minute. I'm not even gonna lie, she stayed on for a minute. She stayed on longer than most of the girls that went on the bull. So I don't know how she did it, but it's just, I question the fractured finger. Like, how hurt is it? How Sway? How the fuck? Next person I hop on is Sydney. She's talking about, yeah, this my sport, yeah, this is all me, She hop on it and she fall right off. She lasted like, I don't even know how long she lasted. Y'all know how edited it is, but everybody in the scene was saying that she didn't stay on long and she was talking all that shit. Like, girl, how you was talking about you the queen of riding dick, or this is all you, but you ain't stay on the bull that long. Janelle up next. She looking real cute on the bull. She trying to be all sexy with it. She said, oh, it's been a minute since I had sex, but feel me, I'm still a master at this shit. And she's just like, boop. Fall right off. It's funny because she was like really trying to be cute. Like, girl, don't be trying to be cute on a bull. You about to fling your ass off that shit. Up next is Christina. You know, she didn't last long. Nah, nothing interesting happened. Next person up is Seven. She ended up slipping off. Supposedly it was her pants, but okay, now you just can't ride dick either. Now it's Natalie's turn. I expected Natalie to stay on for a minute, because y'all, I just feel like Natalie, bull riding is her sport. I just feel like Natalie was supposed to freak this, but in her first try, she fell instantly. Like, as soon as she got on and the bull moves, boop, off. So they gave her a second try, which is unfair. None of the other girls got 2 tries, but Natalie did. But it's whatever. In the second try, she tried to be cute like Janelle, you know, all trying to be sexy and shit. But she ended up falling off that shit. So the last person to go is Tanisha. She was real extra in this scene. She was like, oh, I can't get up. I can't ride it. Even though, like, girl, all you had to do was take off that big jacket that you had on. She was just doing the most to get on the bull. So I guess the bull expert, or the person who brought the bull, whatever, he ended up helping her get on top of the bull. So as soon as the bull started moving, that's when she flew the fuck off. She said, woof, started rolling and shit. Just terrible. So that's all the people that rode the bull. Of course, Judy shouldn't participate. It's just crazy how Judy talks all this shit, talking about she's the queen of this and that she's too good for this, and she can't do anything. I never see her participate in the conversations. I didn't see her participate in any activity that they did that day. Like, you could have at least rode the bull. It's not like you had to go against anyone. All she do is just sit back and feel miserable. Like, don't let Sydney's star bring you down. Sydney, she's just a fucking person that you can ignore. You can definitely fucking ignore Sydney if you put your fucking energy towards it. Natalie and Tanisha, they end off the scene there. In the next scene, this is when we finally see Seven and Sarah have their little conversation after the fight, which didn't make sense. I don't know why they didn't just put this scene in the beginning of the episode. It would have made sense, because while they was outside doing the field day stuff, Seven and Sarah was standing like close near each other. It was just real confusing to see them patch everything up at the end of the episode when it could have been handled in the beginning of the episode, and then the field day and everybody being nice to each other would have made more sense. In this scene, Sarah, you know, she come to Seven's room and she's just like, you know, I'm injured and I had to wear a wig yesterday. I know that you seen my wig yesterday and someone pulled out my hair. I don't blame you, but someone pulled out my hair and my finger is fractured. I went to the hospital. Girl, Sarah even brought fucking receipts. She brought documents from I guess the doctor's talking about her finger or whatever. She's just mad extra.
Yeah, I think we should talk.
Yeah, so I don't know, like, if you noticed earlier, like, during the bull ride, I had a wig on, like, I had my finger brace on. I actually went to the doctor, and my finger's fractured, and, like, my nail was, like, shoved into my nail bed. Literally, my hair got yanked out and everything, and I don't think it was, like, your fault. It was just, like, it was, like, really heated in the moment. Like, I will show you. I woke up, like, so upset because, like, all this hair came out my head.
She would not be Sarah if she did not talk about her hair and all the injuries she sustained during a fight. She came with her paperwork, with her folder. She let me know everything that happened.
So I just feel like our fight was so stupid and almost like a misunderstanding.
So after she got done showing her receipts of whatever, she's just like, you know, but I don't blame you. I think we just had a misunderstanding. And 7 is just like, yeah, all right, yeah, like I really didn't have any beef with you. It's just that I took my frustrations out on you and I'm sorry. 7, you know, as a grown-ass woman, she apologized. They both agreed that they didn't really have an issue. Sarah was talking about, oh, Natalie was in her ear about 7. I guess Natalie was telling Sarah that 7's a bad person. So Sarah was trying to stay away from her. Like I said earlier in the video, like, being your own person. I don't like people like that. I don't like following people. Like, yeah, if you're my friend enemy, then you're my enemy too. But if I see you just talking shit about a girl and saying, oh, I don't like her for no reason, but I just don't like her, I'm not going to follow behind you. I'm not going to follow behind you. If I don't think the beef is that serious, then I'm going to still see how she is as a person. If y'all had a beef, fight, argument, and there was a real situation on why you don't like her, then yeah, I don't like her either. But if the situation is fucking dumb, or if you just don't like her, go ahead and be bitter. Don't bring me into that shit, period. Don't bring me into that shit. Go be bitter on your own. Sarah, you know, she's playing victim. She said that she got manipulated into fighting or into just not liking 7. Sarah said that, oh, now I want to, like, actually hang out with you and see how you are as a person and not listen to nobody else. Like, that's what you should have did from the beginning. 7 was just like, you know, there's a lot of people in our ears, so let's just, you know, talk to each other, like, face to face. Like, let's not go to nobody else and listen to what they have to say about each other. So they ended off on a good note. They hugged and everything, and I love to see it. Filming woman empowerment. Like, y'all fight and argue one day, but then y'all sit down as grown women and talk about what the issue is without fighting. Just like this scene, that's what I respect. That's what I respect. Because not everybody's going to agree with you, and not everybody has to be your fucking enemy. That's too much bad energy on yourself to be mad at this person for some dumb shit. So that's how the episode ended. Supposedly, we're not getting an episode until July 11th. We gotta wait like 2 weeks for the next episode. I don't understand. If there's only 10 episodes, then why is you giving us a pause with only 3 episodes left? I guess the last 3 episodes is real hyped up. Supposedly, Megan's about to pull up. She about to pull up, talking about, oh, do anyone want to fight? Natalie's about to get into it with Sarah, and supposedly Sarah's about to get into it with Sydney. This is all from the trailer that happened at the end of the episode. So yeah, this is the end of the video. Make sure you guys like and comment. I really want to hear what y'all think. Like, come on, start a conversation. I'm trying to talk to y'all. And make sure you guys subscribe and watch my other videos too. Filming. And I'll just see you in the next one, okay? Later.